the one arc.
Whatever it is.
And we're gonna go to the next place, which I really like the next area.
I dug up some articles about the
Okinawa, right?
Let me fill you guys in. 2 years ago, a large snow sculpture collapsed during the December Snow Festival sponsored by Sapporo Central City. Kaho Nanase-chan, a 9-year-old girl, was caught in the collapse and died. Despite Mayor Hyodo's apology, the accident was ruled as an unforeseeable disaster. Therefore, she wasn't held liable.
Oh, so that's what the flowers in the park were for.
I wonder if the voice accusing Mari-san was the poor girl's mother.
Sounded like it.
This is Mari-san's
Most likely.
That park where the snow festival was held is probably where the accident happened.
Yeah. Let's use Emma and enter the keyword there.
So how come no one questions Morgana after all this time? Like, you'd think there'd be more people. Especially since, like, look, he sticks his head out for the most part.
Unless it's Joe with pets.
Like,
I don't know.
I mean...
Not to mention the fact he doesn't shut up and it's been established that people can hear cat meowing.
Mew, 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 mew. They just hear constant meowing. What if they just think it's Ren instead?
It's just like, wow, I'm gonna pet him.
Take again. Is that all? Thanks a lot.
No, it's a toy that meows when you pet it.
Time to button mash!
Oh, that was such a good moment.
God. That was very cathartic for my dislike of Morgana. I'm gonna be completely
I
frank
like
with you
Morgana
guys.
a lot, but it's still really fun to be mean to him.
That's a
Yeah,
fair...
I'm always a nice guy, but I will say it is pretty fun to tease Morgana a lot. I mean, a bit.
It's just so satisfying.
Well, I know you flat hate it, so.
Plus, like, it just makes sense to bully the Magician Arcana at this point.
Yeah, I mean, that was Yosuke's job.
And Junpei's.
And Junpei's job.
Especially early on, because early on, Morgana doesn't really let any of his
Here you go. You done?
insecurities slip.
You done?
So
Yeah, you're just not allowed to live your
you're
life.
gonna act like that, I'm gonna make fun of you.
You done? Want your receipt?
You have a lot of money, man.
Oh yeah, over 300,000 yen. That's like what, 30,000 bucks?
Yeah, you're gonna need all that cash.
Well, gee, thank you for making me feel like very cautious.
I'm just saying, you want the best weapons and armor you can buy, and if you want to start making better personas.
Oh, I also have the next persona that Lavenza wants as soon as that request unlocks.
Perfect.
You looking ahead to see what she asks for?
I looked at a fusion guide, yeah, I didn't think it really mattered because that's not really a spoiler thing. Oh god, I have personas in a Persona game? What a twist!
So, if you don't mind me asking, how many of those tasks are there?
I think there
there's
were
10.
Yeah, I think there was 10, maybe.
Oh, so like a full-on Arcana thing. Okay. So I've done 6.
I think I just finished the 8th one recently, so...
Maybe I need to look back then, because I'm like... I want to say I've done 6. Like, I know I'm up to date, up to where I'm at with my requests.
Okay, so
I've done all my requests up to by that point.
I wasn't imagining everyone not being out.
No, they're just waiting to go to the destination.
Welcome. What are you selling? Are you sure?
Spoon.
Spoon.
There's a sale happening. Now's your chance to
So,
shop.
I'm sorry, it's like, every time we met, like, it's the thing with my family, like, especially my sister, because we watched the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderland, we just always make fun of the way the martial art hair says spoon, whenever we get a spoon.
Thank you very much.
Alright, I think that should do it for now.
Oh, you might...
You know what? I'm gonna pick up more ingredients and make more curry, just to be safe.
I would say pick up a couple of rescue pills. You never know when you need
I'm
them.
gonna be very curious in Koei Tecmo's next Muso crossover game. Because if it's as good as this one, it might have made me a fan of the genre.
It'd be interesting, because a lot of people said this is like this, along with like Age of Calamity, is like one of their favorite warrior type games.
Oh,
so.
are people happy with Age of Calamity? I heard that Age of Calamity wasn't that great.
Okay, so the
I
thing
didn't hear
is...
anything bad, but I heard that it wasn't that great either.
Yeah, so I think this is the best Mosu that isn't straight Dynasty Warriors. because it takes
Probably.
a lot more from the actual game, and then it adds like a layer of.
Do you want to cook this one?
Pretty natural continuation as a spin-off title for Persona 5.
It looks
Yeah.
good.
Nothing here feels like it didn't fit or like it was they were trying to squeeze, force it. That's a good way.
Yeah, that's the thing
This is where the accident
with
happened, isn't it?
Age of Calamity and the first Hyrule Warriors game, even Fire Emblem Warriors 2, is that they felt a lot more like a Dynasty Warriors game with a coat of paint that made it look like another franchise.
Makes sense.
Where this feels like a proper blending of genres.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why a lot of people
If you were
thought were
here,
surprised this is a
we
lot
should
more
be able to
Persona than
access the trauma
Dynasty
cell.
Warriors
There
for
may
this
be
type of
enemies
game.
ahead. You sure
Like,
you
it
guys are
legit
ready?
feels like something that Persona would have.
Yeah.
reach
Like,
out
when
to
it was
the truth.
revealed, I was a little
I want to
like
see
when it
what
was first
happened to
revealed. We
Marisa
didn't
with my
have
own
any
2 eyes.
demo or anything else out.
Keyword is
I was a
Snow
little
City.
concerned what we were gonna get from this, but the second I
words
played the
successfully
demo and
entered.
realized just how well
Beginning
put together it
navigation.
was.
Yeah, now, honestly, I wouldn't mind another game like this. Like, whether it be another spin-off sequel or...
I was
hell, even a
joking
new
with a
game.
guy on Twitter earlier that we're gonna get Persona 5 Strikers Royal. They're gonna release it again and add an extra dungeon.
Spoiler alert, that's the announcement for the 25th anniversary this year.
Oh yeah, we
Worst
still
part
haven't
is I
seen
would
the
buy it.
announcement yet.
What is this?
Same!
It
Snow.
looks like this is the Snow Festival.
Oh,
Oh.
I forgot how bad this looks.
Check out those
Oh,
two suits.
God.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's...
you were accepting
There's
Not
a
a
kid
small-
under there.
I see a career man in the making.
That could be dangerous.
Yeah, they
Oh,
died.
You chose
I
an
didn't see you
interesting
there.
time to join in.
Why does she always show up at the trauma
But
rooms?
in return, you need to do me a
Good
favor.
Too much
No.
drama.
I want her.
Alright,
to
so
take
should we
full
explain her the situation right now, or should we wait until...
That way, she'll resign.
Okay, the boss for this section is the mayor of this city.
Okay.
She's going to lose it when she sees what the boss looks like. Holy crap.
Once
Oh,
that
yeah.
happens,
She was blamed for this incident. A girl died because a snow sculpture fell over.
well-paid associate.
Because people cut
You will
corners.
cooperate, won't you?
Yeah, that's not good.
Yes. Yes, of course.
What did you just say?
The mayor. Oh, it seems I've been found out.
It's not what it looks like, Mayor. This is really...
Mayor. Does he mean Mayor Hyodo?
Did you not realize that was her voice?
Mari-san saw this happen?
I
Well-
had no idea you were behind this. That anyone was behind
Shouldn't they know by now that you can't be traumatized by something if you weren't there to see it happen? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. They should probably know by now, but...
Really don't
Phantom
get it, do you?
Thieves, you dummies.
Well, this festival is held by the city. Meaning it comes out
Can't be
of
perfect all the
taxpayers'
time.
pocket. I figured, why not lower costs and hire cheaper construction? What's wrong with getting compensated for it? The rest of our staff makes these deals all the time. So what's the harm in one little mishap? That sculpture collapse was just bad luck.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I'm calling the police.
Fine. Go ahead and do it. But I'm bringing you down with me.
What?
Oh.
I'm gonna testify that I did it under your orders. Then you'll be ruined. Well, after
Welcome to
all,
politics,
You're
people.
the one in charge here. See, I even have the papers you signed.
Gotta love it.
Right here.
Such an
Yep.
unfortunate turn of events. Sorry to say, but you're finished, Mayor.
You had counsel, aren't you? Don't you want to do the right thing?
She
As
do.
far as I'm concerned, that's whatever's right for me.
Well, are you finally ready to listen? Answer me, Mayor.
Be ready.
He's got a lot of shields.
Oh yeah, this one's a defensive master, although it hits pretty hard too.
Yeah.
How can you blame a Beyond like
I didn't have too much trouble with it, but I did see some people complaining about this one being tough on Twitter.
this world revolves around money.
Alright, sounds like fun
Like,
then.
I didn't die to this one at all.
Nah,
A
I
friend of
mean,
mine said she died 3 times.
like, you just gotta stun it and try to get behind whenever you charge up his attacks.
I mean, they're all weak to light, so I always just switch to Sophie and destroy them.
Think later, act now. We've got a real fight in our hands here.
Go ahead.
Leave it to me.
You're gonna go through your SG very fast if you do it that way. You gotta use combos so that they end with using Kohak.
Yeah.
Because when you do it with a combo, it doesn't use any SP. Part of why I really like Ryuji, it's really easy to get Ryuji's free lightning spell.
We're here to set Mariko right.
It's a little bit more difficult with Sophie.
Okay, well, this is actually fine, because I've got a few more things it's weak to than just Bless.
Yeah, but they're all weak to Blast.
Well, yeah, but it's good to have options.
So I usually don't even bother to see what they're weak to anymore. I just switch to Blast.
See, you know what I'm hearing? I hear you don't try hard enough.
I won my first try.
Good point. Hey, you do whatever works for you. I'll respect that.
I pretty much only used Joker and Sophia. I think I may have switched to Makoto for healing a couple times.
Yeah.
And Ryuji when he popped up for like free abilities.
Yeah. Nah, it's funny. I use, like, unless I got screwed and, you know, they're not good with weaknesses or anything, I pretty much play all 4 whenever the situation demands it. Like, I constantly swap between the 4 characters.
Like, I usually play as everyone at least once for a big battle, but I tend to focus a lot on characters, on certain characters and certain fights. But, like, when I did the Bahamut boss, I was pretty much constantly switching between Joker and Sophia.
Yeah.
To really hammer his weaknesses. Because the way that fight works, it seems to really want you to use both weaknesses. And I swear he's more weak to ice than he is to light.
Yeah, no, he was. Especially, like, if you get him to freeze, it makes it a lot easier. But, and you can do, like, tentacles on him. But,
like, if you could get him freeze, and then after he unfroze, you use light on his end, then it might simply knock him down a second time. I don't know if that's, like, what you were intended to do, but it seems to work.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is there's no really bad way to play this game, so... Yeah.
I feel like this should have been harder. Did I overlevel again?
A little bit.
Okay, sick. Just checking.
Like, you're probably at least 4 levels over.
You're mine.
Like, that's 6 for Joker. Yeah, because I think you want to be... No. Especially, I know Cat always likes to, like, level grind a lot, so...
In my defense, it's a lot harder to keep people at the same level when Joker can't be taken off the main party.
True.
Yeah, I really wish you could take... If you could take Joker off the main party, I would try to keep everyone double even.
I think the thing is that Joker's the leader of the group, so
yeah.
Of course it makes sense.
Yeah, but it's Dynasty Warriors type. Like,
No,
Joker's not still quite as useful as he was in... Like, he's not as essential to the strat. You can get away with not using Joker for a really long time.
We can get into the
That's
throne
true.
room.
But then again, this plays a lot more like Persona than Dynasty Warriors. Like, this feels like Persona with Dynasty Warriors.
If I really wanted to, I could probably push through entire dungeons only with Ryuji. Just because his physical abilities can get him through a lot of situations where he typically couldn't touch a weakness.
Plot twist, drain physical.
That's fair. Yeah, drains physical or Zeo or lightning.
Oh, if I...
In other words,
then you'd be
if I ran
screwed.
some drain physical and Zeo, then I'd be screwed.
Yeah, then you'd be screwed.
The result is
That's about the... That would be a Ryuji killer, yes.
Councilman was in the know.
Lucky for you, I don't think there is one that
He tried
does
using
both
a
at the
fatal
same time.
accident to take Mayor Hyodo's position.
I don't think anything drains physical in this game, because that would be really mean.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Nothing makes
Like,
sense now. Kyoto overheard this
Like, that's the only way I'm saving my
Black Visible,
SP.
I'd be less upset because then you could still
Not only was it someone from the
set
city,
up your
even her own
magical
staff-
finishers.
Yeah.
Messed up. These greedy assholes
But if it
only
drained
wanted money
Visible,
and
that would be a
power.
pain in the
Now I have a
ass.
better understanding of what Hyodo must be thinking. When she found out those around her were
Alright,
immoral, she
40
became
minutes in and the
determined to
trauma
purge the
center is
corruption
dead.
above all else.
That's why she's overworking
Oh, so
her
we get to
staff
see the
and
boss.
trying to push her ethics.
Yep.
Was the show that bad? I
On
mean,
top of
come
it, she's
on.
trying to manipulate the people into re-electing her. Mari-san. Well, no matter what the reason, the birdcage is finally open. Let's
Alright,
head back to
Cam.
the hideout and discuss the specifics of the
You
call
ready?
card.
Potentially? Potentially.
Potentially. I can take potentially.
I mean,
I mean, with how much he destroyed that boss, he'll probably be fine.
okay,
Hey,
yeah.